And welcome once again to the mountains. We are at a location we've been at fairly recently. Doug and I decided to come out and prospect today. So we're going to see what we can find at this fairly interesting copper site. If I show you this site from the air, it's pretty cool looking. It's basically just a hole in the side of the mountain here. It's mined from the 1880s. Or prospected in the 1880s, and there was a small amount of ore shipped in 1917. Doug found the records for this one. So, it's pretty interesting. What's even more interesting is the fact that there's one adit up there that is sort of big enough that you can hunch over and walk inside, at least the front. It's never like a haulage adit or anything like that. It's really tiny, but there's a hinge here, and a rather large hinge, filled with mass-produced nails. So, considering the site we're at, this is really interesting, because what on earth would have had a door that needed a hinge this large up in this site? It's really interesting stuff. But Doug told me that he took a good whack at a rock just up here. And you said it's promising, right?
Yeah, just, I mean, you can see this guy here and this one here. And just looking what I chipped off here, if you get it in the right light, there's quite some sparkle to it.
Yeah, that is true.
So
interesting.
Yeah, and it looks like a little pocking there and back here, so I might try and bust it open and just see what's inside, but I think that's chalcopyrite, right? Maybe?
Possibly a little bit of it, yeah, definitely, like on the side and stuff. Yeah. Interesting. But yeah.
So I'm gonna bust on this one for a minute.
Alright. Sounds like a good plan. We brought some rock hammers and several chisels today. So we're gonna see what we can do. Ooh, that's a good split right there.
Yep, right there.
What's it look like?
Well, bust that piece out. Well, nothing too fancy in there. A little bit towards the top. Which would make sense with the staining, I guess. But, yeah, just thought it was cool.
Yeah.
More excited to see what's up top, too.
Oh, yeah. I think as a sample, this one was probably on the side of the vein, rather than a part of the vein.
Yep, nothing too fancy there, but
yeah,
still kind of cool. Alright.
There is some green on it here. That's where I think it was.
Yeah,
impacting along the vein. You see that?
Yeah, a little bit in the middle there. Here too.
Yeah.
Cool. Alright.
Yeah, small amount of green right there. So yeah. I dare say that that was a pretty good first try. We're going to make our way up to the adit, which is at the very top of this pile here. And then we're going to see what we can find. Hopefully some good stuff, huh, Doug?
Good deal. Good deal. Let's do it.
We'll catch you in a minute. And Doug has pulled off the first absolutely fantastic sample from this wall here. Look at that. Wow.
Yeah, a little damp, but pretty hard overall.
Yeah, that is excellent, sir. Congratulations.
Love that.
I thought it'd be harder to peel this stuff off.
Yeah, no, it one soft hit behind it.
Yeah.
Work behind it a little bit here.
Very nice.
See if anything else wants to move. Doesn't look like it.
Yeah. It looks a little hard there.
Yeah.
Well, alright, I'm gonna get on the other side of here now.
Alright.
Well, folks, this is mine we were at only a couple weeks ago, really. Maybe 3 or 4. And we've returned today because this site is excellent. The mineralization is beautiful. And there's potentially some good samples here. We've just come to collect some samples and see what we can find on the day out. This one should be excellent. Doug's getting some really good wax in there. That's a really beautiful material.
Try not to mess it up too much, but
yeah. I think you're doing just fine, man. But that's what we brought the chisel and everything for today, so I think we should probably try with that here first.
Yep, sounds good.
I'll hand it to you here.
Oh yeah. Got got one too.
Oh, you do?
Yeah, well,
Okay.
a little one.
Oh, good. Excellent. I'm gonna get a ring down this corner here and hopefully not fall off this little ledge.
Pretty dang cool.
Yeah, it is. Beautiful stuff. It's definitely doing something there. Oh, it's coming off. That is coming off. Wow.
Yeah, pretty cool.
Beautiful stuff. Wow. Like a little dot of blue right in the middle of it. That is.
Yeah, this what's it turn kind of here?
Yeah.
This is green.
So the green is.
Definitely bluer there.
Yeah, the green is malachite, the blue is azurite. So in instances like this where it just blends, that's just beautiful.
Yeah, it's colorful. Wow.
Yeah, it is.
And shiny.
It's gorgeous stuff.
Let's see. I don't want to pick too much of it off, but
Yeah.
whatever's loose.
Leave some for other explorers,
Yeah.
perhaps.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not coming off there.
Yeah.
Maybe take this though.
Yeah, that one looks like it's probably gonna come off. Yeah.
There we go.
Oh, not bad at all, sir.
Yeah.
Very. Ooh, that looks good on camera. Very cool stuff.
I like it.
Yeah. But we've got a good few spots we can take samples from. This wall extends all the way down here with some beautiful material. It's all one thick copper vein. Probably about 2 feet thick. Maybe about 2 feet thick. I'd say about 2 feet thick. And it's just awesome stuff.
All right.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to get a good few whacks in. There's some good spots right there, and some good material right there that I want to try to get. So we'll be back in hopefully a few minutes with some good finds. And well, digging has gone pretty well. Doug's found some really good samples in his section of vein just above me here. I did go down below. There's one tiny little bit of rock down there that I want to collect on the way out. That'll be going to the backpack. But up here, there's a little filled in section that quite surprisingly has had older chunks of paper in it. And I don't know why. Feels almost like advertisement or newspaper paper. And
Dynamite wrapping.
I don't know, man. This definitely looks like, I'd say, the bottom of the vein, because there's a lot of green and a lot of color leaking down here. But this material is starting to look pretty good. I was just kind of digging in a hole because it looked like it was filled in. But this stuff down here. Ah, look at that. Wow. That's some good material. I'm going to keep digging. And actually this is all chalcopyrite and malachite and stuff all over it. Okay. I got to keep digging. I got to turn the camera off for now. As soon as I find something good though, it is coming back on. Because this is a good spot. A very good spot. Hopefully see you in just a minute, folks. Alright, well after some digging, Doug and I are kind of satisfied with what we found today. It's going to be a short trip, of course, but really we've already explored the entirety of this spot before, so there's not a huge amount left to find. What we have found is basically copper minerals, as is to be expected, really. And what we didn't expect to find is some paper. Some paper that looks like advertisement or newspaper paper. Really thin, pretty crumbly stuff. It was buried in that section of hole right there. So that's pretty interesting. But lots and lots of quartz, lots of malachite staining, and some chalcopyrites. Not a lot of material beyond all that, so it's really not the best stuff. I can see why they would obviously go underneath all of this, because at this mine, they basically discovered all of this up here. Drilled down and did things a bit down through this section here, and just kind of stopped about maybe 30 feet in. And they decided, you know what, because this is going down at an almost perfect 45-degree angle, let's hit it underneath. So about 100 feet below us here, and 200 feet into the mountain, they discovered the rest of the vein and mined from there for a few hundred feet. So I don't think that the material here really is the best in terms of minerals and mineral value. So it's just turning into a really cool site to come see and take pictures of, but the samples honestly kind of lackluster. So very glad we came out because it's very colorful, and of course there's some awesome stuff, but it's not the most worthwhile to haul back because some of what is here is heavy, and you really gotta find stuff that's worthwhile hauling back, because about a half-mile hike and then a huge climb down. So, well, we're gonna head on out from here. Doug was already kind of exploring and whacking in the outsides of the little structure here, as you can see, out that way. So I'm gonna meet him out there, and we're gonna kind of see what we can find on the outside, see if we can collect some more samples out there. But I think we'll be done for today, really. So thank you for joining us for a short little day. Only really exploring and whacking a few things, so we're gonna get to plenty of mines and stuff later this year. Hopefully starting in just the next couple weeks. So I hope you'll join us then.